SpongeBob! Oh, shit. Back here again for the first time, again, for our very first drawing request stream of the year 2025. I'm gonna go back and start reading your guys' requests in order of who requested what first. So this is Not Whole Freedom Fighters from Sonic Sat-Am. Is that like a missile system? Wearing late 2000s. Late 2000s. I was in middle school in the late 2000s. That's fucking... It's the late 2000s fashion back in style now. Born in 05. Oh my god. Born in 2011, 2014. What the fuck? Is anyone who's born in the previous century? Where am I the... Oh no. Oh. Welcome to Just Drawing, everybody. Today I'll be drawing my walker and the prune juice I'll be drinking, and then I'll be going to bed at 7 o'clock on the dot. I feel so old. Sorry, Animate says, draw a bomb character in your community thing. Janine, email. And then RG, just mixed up from the phones. Can I request Jack Kennedy from Day Shift at Freddy's and Dave on their way to Vegas? I hope that's not too much. Jack Kennedy. Is he part of the Kennedy family? From Day Shift at Freddy's. Dave on their... So these are two characters going to Vegas, is what I'm getting. Could you draw former president / war hero Dwight D. Eisenhower? Or Ike for short. Okay, yeah, that's... I'll give it a try. He's got a face. I'll draw anything with a face. I'll try the eyes. The old Eisen. Got another request. Dr. Baizu having tea with his snake. BuzzTunes asks to draw me eating a massive plate of fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden. All right, and Coyote, the almighty golden duck. Thomas ask, you draw Sheldon Cooper and Barry Kripke dueling. We got another request coming in. Garfield sitting on the throne looking over every universe and their Garfields and Johns. How about he's just sitting on a throne? Drawing one universe, let alone many universes, might be a bit time consuming. So how about Garfield? I'll look up what Garfield is later.
Hey kids, how would you like to hear this on the screen instead of the great show you came to see? That's what you sound like.
All right, here we go. So, Not Whole Freedom Fighters. Okay, Morgan, I have a question for you. You get to pick one character from this giant group of people that you want me to draw the way you want. We got Sally Acorn, Sonic the Hedgehog, de facto leader, miles per hour, get it? Antoine Ducoulé, Bunny Ducoulé. I'm not reading all those. There's at least 2 dozen. So I'll come back to that unless you respond like right now. All right, bomb character. So this is Sire Animate's bomb character. I can do that. Ooh, this dude, this little bomb dude. He's got boxing gloves. Okay. I wonder if they still make bombs like this anymore. You know, when you go to the bomb store, you ask for their, like, can I just get a classic bomb? Do they still come in a ball form? Are these types of bombs, like, I wonder if these actually existed or if they're just like cannonballs and artists just kind of use that shape because they knew people know what a cannonball looks like. Just went with it. I need to get to the bottom of this. This is the stuff that keeps me up at night, folks. Where do cartoon bombs come from? And these eyebrows were freaking bam. Got a little star niche in there. All right, here's a sketch of a bomb man, bomb dude. I forgot the name. Bombxer, like bomb and boxer. I don't know. Listen, I just make the drawings. Okay, I don't come up with the names. All right, Janine's drawing. Let me check the email because you wrote some stuff too. Your reference sheet, okay. Emily is terrible with technology. My request is that Emily is cursing at Windows 98 after seeing the blue screen of death. Oh man, we've all been there before, right?
And it's going to load in the appropriate drivers. You'll notice that this scanner build... Whoa.
Yeah, this time no stripes, hell yeah. Just an ordinary yellow sweater. That's what I like to see. Oh, you added some, those may have been there before. I think you added more detail on the shoes. Oh, the glasses are different, are white now. The hair looks different. I think there's a part right there. Oh, that's the right on. Yeah, nice job on the presentation of the. I like this presentation. Very fancy signature there. Man, you guys are so creative. If you so choose, but remember to join the Cameron Blake official, unofficial, whatever Discord server. Share your art there. You know, get feedback, get praise, get angry. It's I want it to be a cool little place where people can just share artwork and give each other encouragement and stuff like that. Because us artists at our core are very, very fragile people. We're very sensitive, and we crumble at the first sign of any criticism. So it's good to support each other. And then I just go in there and make fun of everybody for drawing artwork. You guys suck. You guys are crap. This is stupid. There aren't even any spaceships in it. It's stupid. I think my first computer, or my family's first computer, ran Windows XP. I'm not that old, so I guess I'm not old enough that I was ever using Windows 98 or anything. But that computer was slow as fuck. Holy shit. Oh, I don't like that one. Try more of a seething rage. Glasses are so hard for me to draw. I never know where they're supposed to sit on the face. Man, having a trunk on your face seems like it would get annoying. All right, she's had it with this ancient computing device. It's like, fucking load! God, I'm just trying to play some solitaire, man. Kelly Osprey says, I realized that anyone could have discovered gravity before Newton was born if they actually cared about it. That's right, yeah, it wasn't until Newton, he's like, all right, guys, what's this all about? Like, what do you mean? Throw stuff in the air, it comes back down? Like, well, yeah, I mean, what's the big deal? He's just getting more like, isn't that kind of weird, don't you think? Oh. I think I can get away with fake French by dropping the last consonant on a French word. I can, je vais toujours avec ma mère. Like, you cut yourself off right before the end of that word. How was that passable? It sounds like it could be French. It's fake French. It's me just guessing, but, could a French person actually understand me? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're trying to say, American, all right? The bathroom's over there. All right, what we draw next? Okay, this one's a doozy here. We've got Jack Kennedy. Like, the person? Day Shift at Freddy's. Oh, wow. This is, like, pixel art. All right, this is Jack Kennedy. And Dave. Is Dave also from whatever the hell this is? All right, here we go. So these guys on their way to Vegas. These guys seem like some party animals. These guys almost, at least I'm drawing them like they have curly heads. This guy's gonna be sitting on the back of the car, I guess. Wait, these guys, what's the story behind this guy? I think I asked this already, but is this related to the Five Nights at Freddy's? These knuckleheads? I don't draw little cars usually have these stickers at the back, but whatever. That's a stupid sticker. Not sure what's going on with the foot here. That's kind of horrifying. This guy's just like, woo! Going to Vegas!
Las Vegas in every way. It's the American way to play.
Next up on the list, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Oh, I gotta do a caricature. Oh god. Nothing like drawing post-World War II historical figures on a Saturday night. Was it Eisenhower that ran the commercial, or was that Nixon? There was a famous commercial about nuclear warfare that was pulled after one airing. People were so upset with it. It was a girl in a field of flowers. She picks a flower, and then it like hard cuts to atomic bombs going off. People were fucking pissed about that commercial. People were very upset. If you vote for the other guy, your kids will get blown up by nukes. Is that what you want? And my vote is yes.
Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
Eisenhower did have a pretty big involvement in atomic things, because one of his big things he's known for is atoms for peace. What was atoms for peace? It sounds kind of familiar, but I mean, hey, we need nuclear energy, but less of the explodey bombs. I need to make his cranium even larger. Is that big enough for you? He's got a bit of a mug on him. He's got what we say in the biz, a face on him. But these are the faces that artists love to caricature. Let's keep the ears there so we emphasize that big old noggin. All right, there's Ike. Was his nickname Ironsides or something? I'm thinking of it general.
Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president, Ike for president. You like Ike, I like Ike, everybody likes Ike for president. Hang out the banner, beat the drum, we'll take Ike to Washington.
I almost signed up for a beginner's Taekwondo class because I've never gotten into a fight or ever needed to defend myself. I should probably get on that. Yeah, I figure if I ever get into a fight, I'm just gonna lose. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna panic and probably just run away. Maybe I could draw something real quick, like, hey, what about a drawing? Like, hey, you look like someone who could use a drawing. It's like, yeah, I could, what, could you draw a Pikachu? I really like Pikachu. No problem. And I'd scribble, I'd draw a Pikachu, and it's the worst Pikachu because I'm scared shitless. Like, this isn't a good Pikachu. Everybody's creative juices taste different. Ain't that the truth? Now it's on to Dr. Bizu having tea with a snake. Oh, it's gonna be a complicated character. Anime man always has the most complicated designs in human history. Oh, he's got a little snake on him. A little snake. This guy's costume, man, it's so complicated. I mean, it's like so elaborate. This guy has a snake. Drawing humans is tough because we all know what humans should look like. So when they're even just a bit off, it's like, that ain't no human. That's a drawing. That's how my brain discerns whether something's real. Like, that's not a snake. That's a drawing. Like, oh, that's a human. There it is. There's a human. This is a Genshin character. I don't know, you tell me. That was so passive aggressive. I don't know. Read the text on screen. $4.99. Show of hands here. Who has ever held a snake before? Because I have, and it's weird. Let's make this a little more cute. There we go. Look at you, little snake. There's a lot of detail in this character, so imagine him with all of his costuming and all the trimmings and all that good stuff. Otherwise, we'd be here for another 4 hours. So this is Dr. Baizu with his snake, and they are drinking tea. It's tea time for Dr. Baizu. I'm Australian again.
One bite from him, and it's all over. Yo! Oh, no worries, mate. Luckily, we've had the anti-venom sent from America via FedEx. Oh, crikey. It appears we've used a different courier who hasn't arrived yet. It's okay because...
Oh yeah, I turned on reactions for I don't know what that does. I'll see a little, like, heart going crazy every once in a while. Oh, there it is. And there's there's a heart. Hearts, more hearts. 100. There's a smiley face. Oh, Jesus. It's going nuts, guys. So many reactions going on. Is that the new like, favorite, subscribe? Guys, make sure to react to the video in the description below. Wow. Yeah. Make sure to like and favorite, and unsubscribe and delete and favorite your likes and dislikes. Dislike what you subscribe to and like your favorites. What does that do though? Does YouTube look at it and like, oh man, look at how many people are reacting. They're clicking that art button like crazy. Alright, next up is Tails. What does Sonic Sat AM mean? Sonic Sat AM. Satan. Sonic Satan. Oh, the TV series. Fans commonly refer to the series as Sonic Saturday. Oh, okay. Alright, this is not looking great. This part needs to be smaller. Well, while we're drawing this, let me check my notes. Oh yeah. So this week I watched the 1988 animated sci-fi epic Akira for the first time. Yeah, that was a hell movie. I love, well, the world is like a terrible world to live in, but it's like super fleshed out. It's set in a futuristic Tokyo. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic setting. The original Tokyo gets annihilated by some kind of unknown weapon, and we flash forward, 50 years. Tokyo is rebuilt into a huge megalopolis kind of thing. And there are some kids who have been, I guess they have telepathic psychic powers or something. They're sealed away by a secret government facility and experimented on, all that stuff. But the plot revolves around a group of teenagers, these like delinquents. One of them gets in a motorcycle crash. It was like beautifully animated. The amount of effects animation in that movie was insane. I think my main issue with it, I don't know, there's a lot of action, and I'm not a big action guy. I think my big problem is like it got a little too superhero, like Dragon Ball Z or something. That's the point, I guess. But like when a story's problems involve like supernatural characters or supernatural problems, I guess, like I can't really relate to that because I'm not supernatural yet. but I also don't know like how do you solve that problem. I guess I didn't understand the rules of that universe set up. Like, so yeah, when he gets these superpowers, he starts to become delusional and like power hungry and goes on a rampage, destroying everything. So at that point, I'm like, well, I don't really, like what do you do? He's like invincible. And I kind of, that's on me. I just don't really care about those kinds of stories. I guess it doesn't really appeal to me that much. But still, it was still very entertaining. Like I like all the characters pretty much. But yeah, ultimately, like not 100% my thing. So I guess in that regard, I was a bit disappointed. I thought it was going to be a little more. It sounds so pretentious, but a little more cerebral, maybe. Like a bit more Blade Runner, less disaster movie. If that makes sense. What is Tails? Is he actually a squirrel? He's got two tails. All right, how should this character be dressed again? It's in late 2000s fashion, but it's a bit open-ended. Because what if I draw something that sucks? And you'd be like, oh shit, that sucks. I wish it was something cool instead of something that sucks. I mean, late 2000s, I could draw when I was a wee lad. I was wearing t-shirt and shorts. Is that late 2000s fashion? It was a little tummy. Oh, could you replace the shorts with jeans? You got it. $4.99 asks me to smile at the camera and hold up your writing utensil real quick. Like, right frame there. Should I go full YouTube thumbnail? Oh god, that hurts so much. These big old clown shoes. How about I just go back to this the way I had it? Man, I cannot get this fucking arm right, man. All right, this is Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, school holidays.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get the energy.
What's that?
Me eating a massive plate of fettuccine Alfredo from Olive Garden, wearing an I Love Olive Garden t-shirt. Stupid fucking expression. Oh my god. There we go. There's a couple of loose teeth there. This is definitely someone's fetish. Make sure it's a big mouthful. Oh yeah, I'll make sure. ROG says, can I share a fact? Yes, you can. Some people have a kink for licking each other's eyeballs. All right, ROG, that's enough facts from you today. And ever again. Thank you for thank you for sharing that. I draw such a tiny hand. Look at all this fettuccine. I don't know. I'm drawing like hair on it. You know what? A nice tall glass of a refreshing beverage too. Ugh. It's just like spilling on my shirt. It's like up in my hair. This guy's had me too much fettuccine. Oh, please make it stop. This is the worst thing I've ever made. This is me in like a year probably.
Asked me to go out to dinner and say where would I like to go. I'm going to pick the Olive Garden over anyplace else. Okay,
what's next on this godforsaken list? Almighty Golden Duck. Hey, this Golden Duck, look at that. All right, time for the Golden Duck. If I ever have some kind of awards ceremony or something, the grand prize will be a Golden Duck. Like, someone say, Golden Duck? Did somebody say Golden Duck? Enough fooling around. Come on, guys, let's get serious here. Drawing cartoons, all right? I saw some ducks in a river not one day ago. It was a very fun experience. Unfortunately, my dog spooked them and they all flew away. That's my duck story. It's a very prestigious duck. I could splash some color on this, I think. All right, there's a sketch of a golden duck. Sorry, the almighty golden duck.
Duck and cover. Paul and Patty know this. No matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb. Duck and cover.
That's the sound of a space update coming at you. This past week, I watched a Canadian made-for-TV TV special called Race to Mars. It's a fairly grounded depiction of a hypothetical mission to Mars, a crewed mission to Mars in the year 2030. It revolves around a crew of 5 or 6 astronauts. It's very dramatized, it's very overly dramatic at times, and the acting was okay. Some lines were read good enough, some lines were not read good enough. You know, the writing was also pretty poor, so that didn't help. You know, the actors didn't have much to work with. It's 4 hours. It's a 2-part TV special, 4 hours. I had it on the background while I worked. You know, it's one of those shows you can kind of have it on the background if you like space stuff. It's pretty dry. There's a lot of twists and turns they make revolving around like interpersonal conflict with the crew. Hey, I'll give them credit. We don't know what'll happen to human psychology on a 2-year round trip to Mars. It'd be pretty intense for anybody. Astronauts probably wouldn't be like upset with each other over one guy being, you know, a Russian cosmonaut and the other guy being a French astronaut, and they're being like, oh, well, can we really trust the Russian guy? Like, well, yeah, it's not Putin up there messing up the ship. Like, if the ship fucks up, everyone dies. If the ship breaks, who's gonna be? But they try to like, oh, can we really trust each other? And like, oh, come on. But I will say the science behind it is pretty realistic. Like they use real ship designs, real proposed ship concepts and everything. The transfer vehicle they use is based on the Copernicus B, which is a real life, or it's not actually been made, but it's a real ship design made by NASA that if NASA was to go to Mars like tomorrow, that would be the ship they use. That would be the one they built. And it's a really cool design where it's a really long ship. The crew is on one side, the engines are on the other side, and to create artificial gravity, when the ship is flying through space, it'll rotate. That creates enough artificial gravity for the crew on the very outside of that spin. And it helped with not having to rig up the actors and make everyone do fake microgravity, you know, acting. But anyway, so that's a nice touch. And I'll give them another point of credit. Most of the time when it's a space movie or something, most of the movie is the journey there, them arriving on the planet, doing their stuff, whatever, and then they get back to the ship, they fly back, and the flight back is like, you know, 2 minutes of screen time. Like, okay, let's wrap it up. Yeah. It took them 2 years to get to the planet, and it took them 2 years to get back, but we don't want to show you the whole 2 years. This however, there's a twist that I won't reveal if you ever plan on watching this. Maybe just you fast forward a lot. There's a good twist in there that I think was nice, and it's on their journey back. You know, it's on basically the third act of the movie, which was really surprising. So, yeah.
We are the first to come to Mars.
We will not be the last.
Congratulations, everyone.
499 sent me some fan mail. Is it urgent? The fan mail is incredibly urgent, says 499. I'm afraid to click on this email link, 499. Oh my god. Oh wow. This is a bit of a stream inception here, but we've got Cameron Blake presents Just Drawin with special guests, the mice. I just realized it's the infrared. Are they in? Are they out? Tune in next week to find out. I rhymed out with out. Oh my god. I gotta do the everybody take screenshots. And then next week send that screenshot in, and we'll do that every week. My face just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Now that I've wasted more time, let's keep drawing. Next up is Sheldon Cooper dueling Barry Crick. I don't even know what this means. Oh, it's the Big Bang Theory guy. Okay. And then Barry Crick. Okay, so these are both characters from The Big Bang Theory. So I've never actually watched Big Bang Theory, so I have no idea what his characters are like. I know they're all kind of nerds. Sheldon is a know-it-all perfectionist with hypochondria. Barry is an annoying and weird guy. Sheldon and Barry are enemies. I don't know what this hand pose is, but I think that's what he's doing in in this picture here. He's like pointing all nerdy-like. That doesn't even make sense. Your name's Sheldon. Anyone know what that's from? SpongeBob. That's right. You nailed it, BuzzTunes. Anytime I hear the name Sheldon, that episode just pops in. Your name's Sheldon. Quiet, you fools.
I'd like you to meet my computer wife, Karen.
Golly, she sure is pretty, Sheldon.
Sheldon?
Yes, that's my first name.
Sheldon!
Will you please?
I'm sorry.
First 3 seasons of SpongeBob. Yeah, I think Steven Hillenburg planned for the series to end after the movie. So I think that's kind of where I consider it, you know, his vision for SpongeBob. Obviously, SpongeBob is still going. Post movie is non-canon. Yeah, there probably is some canon, I guess, but it's SpongeBob, so it's a vehicle for jokes. You know, actually looking up at a very special. It is relevant to this topic. Let me 1 second. This was a Christmas present from a few years ago, or 5 years ago, I think. I forget which episode it's from, or it's a Halloween episode from the first season, I think, so that should narrow it down. But this is probably my prized possession. This is an official SpongeBob cell, a production cell. It's aired on television. This is my pride and joy. I have it hung up on my wall. I can see it every time I sit down to animate. I'm like, hell yeah, there's SpongeBob. So I am very careful with it. This is like, if you know, knock on wood, the house was burning down or something, this is the thing I'm grabbing. Nothing else. I could build another computer, I could reanimate everything, but this guy right here, it's one of a kind. So I'm gonna carefully put this back on the wall. You guys just hear like, whoa, no, SpongeBob! Just shuffle back like, hey guys, I'm back. You remember your idea for an ASMR video where things gradually go over hung? I think that should be in the sequel. You accidentally dropping SpongeBob and yelling. Oh, like so, like okay guys, I got my SpongeBob cell here, and I'm gonna tap the frame. It's in like, oh fuck, god damn it! Start throwing things around. When it comes to old media, I'm not nostalgic for the sake of being nostalgic. I had VHS tapes when I was a kid. I fucking hated them. I wanted DVD versions of everything. So VHS tapes looked shitty. They got broken all the time. There's no need to keep those things around. The only reason to keep old media around, I think, in my opinion, is like if it's not available anywhere else, and if it's only available like on a digital format where, you know, if the service you're paying for that hosts it, if it goes down, if that business, the license expires, whatever, then your copy's revoked and then, you know, it disappears. Whereas a DVD or something will stay there forever, virtually. If I had to choose between like a vinyl record or a CD version of an album, I'm gonna go with the CD. It sounds better. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. No, I do like the bigger album artwork on vinyls, but I don't want the vinyl record listening experience. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. My tummy's rumbling. It's time for food at 11:14 p.m. What are y'all's favorite movies? WALL-E is an incredible movie. WALL-E is easily top 5 for me as well. Big Trouble in Little China. I haven't seen that, but I feel like that would be fun. Remember, your favorite movie is There Will Be Blood. Ooh. I haven't seen that movie. I need to. What is my favorite movie? I don't know. In like any particular order, probably the original Fantasia. Playtime. It's a French like comedy film. It's very lots of physical comedy. Think of like Mr. Bean and that kind of thing. That fucking movie is perfect. And yeah, I'm gonna say WALL-E's up there. I mean, I saw it when I was pretty young, so that's probably why it's so high up there. I'm gonna say Kiki's Delivery Service is pretty high up on that list. It's because it's a big metaphor for creativity, finding your, I don't know, creative passion. Oh yeah, the original Bambi. Probably My Neighbor Totoro as well. A movie called Bicycle Thieves, 1948. That is a fucking movie, man. I love movies where you are like just rooting for the main character, just unrelenting, just like, I want you to win. I want you to freaking do this. That is that movie. Let's see, what other fantastic movies are there? Can't think of any. There's no more movies. That's it. Fantasia. What are you, like 80, Cameron? I have actually got a Fantasia poster up there, right yonder. Stereophonic sound. Also, oh yeah, I guess 2001: A Space Odyssey is also one of my favorites. That goes without saying, though.
What is it, Captain? Whatever it is, it's incredibly advanced.
Is it surfing the internet?
No, it's calling Mission Control. It seems to have some sort of a touchscreen interface.
This drawing is a tough one for me. I don't. What happened to this other guy? Okay, I gotta move on to a new drawing here. So this is I tried. Okay, this is Sheldon versus Barry from Big Bang Theory. Next up, we've got Godfield sitting on a throne. What is Godfield? I've never even looked. Is that when everyone was making horrible Garfield comic edits where they're making him like a friggin' monster? Is this Godfield? Also, I feel like I'm saying like, hey man, it's Godfield. I'm saying Garfield with a really thick Boston accent. Hey, you see that new Godfield comic? I'm walking here from Boston. My brain is turning to mush. Does Godfield actually have he's got a little nose? Creepy expression. Make him a little wall-eyed. I read a lot of Garfield when I was a kid. Actually, like a lot of comic strips. Not comic books, but like newspaper comic strips. I read a lot of Garfield. Get Fuzzy was the one I really liked. Pearls Before Swine. Oh man, The Far Side. I have hold on. It's down there. But I have just a big old complete collection of the Far Side comics. Man, the Far Side is perfect comic strip. Those comic strips feel like shaped a lot of my sense of humor, or at least kind of art humor. It was cool, like, you know, being on the tail end of physical comics becoming more available on the internet. As a kid, I'd be like, oh man, I just read this one page, but I want more. And then going online and finally like, oh my god, you could just look at every goddamn comic strip over the past, 10 years or whatever. This is the greatest thing humanity's ever made. Complete Calvin and Hobbes. Oh man, yeah, that's what I want. It's weird. I don't think I ever read Calvin and Hobbes as a kid. I somehow that eluded me. Also, anytime people abbreviate Calvin and Hobbes to C&H, I mix it up with Cyanide and Happiness. Two comic strips that could not be more fucking different. Cursing is not fucking allowed here, okay? I don't want to hear any goddamn cursing or you're gonna be shit out of luck. You fucking understand me? Fucking good. Fuck. Cursing is not only allowed, it is encouraged here. So that's how we do things in the Cameron Blake biz. Okay. I should have just used the symmetry tool for this goddamn thing. Let's see, look at this. You could use this tool and it draws everything for you on the other side. It's great for things like this. Although sometimes you're like drawing over here and then you pan over like, oh fuck, what the hell happened here? And then you go back to the other side, the back and forth. Oh god, and then sometimes you don't want it to, yeah. So actually I mostly have it off. Oh, and I guess this is, well, it could just be one rope there. We're right at crotch level there. We don't want any gaps looking in, no peaks in the Garfield's crotch. That's a sentence there. That one's a real sentence. Not messing around with that sentence. Okay, this is Godfield. Godfield. Oh, Godfield, what are you doing now?
Watch out. Here's talking Garfield.
Face it, you're a wimp.
Hey, way to go, Athletic Garfield.
4 more minutes? You want me to, can I draw something in 4 minutes? I'll try ROG's. Oh my god, this is stupid. You guys want a bad drawing? Because this is how you get bad drawings. Okay, where is ROG's, here it is. Poorly drawn blind, oh god, that's horrible. It's horrifying. It's got like, oh man, that guy's, dude. Well, okay, here we go. Yay, drawing blind people, yay. And tonight was the night that Cameron finally drew the weirdest thing he's ever drawn. He thought it was Santa Claus making out with the snow monster, but he was wrong. He thought it was drawing himself eating a giant pile of fettuccine alfredo wearing an Olive Garden t-shirt, but again, he was wrong. Until finally, ROG showed up with a peculiar request. He wanted a simple drawing of a blind man. What's this about? Asked Cameron. He had never heard of such a request, especially at this hour. He donned his bathrobe and walked over to the mansion door, slowly creaking it open. Hello? Cameron whispered into the night. What the fuck? You didn't see that. Hello, it's me. I am the blind man from ROG's request. Oh, well please, come on in, Cameron said, with a bit of hesitation in his voice. The blind man couldn't fucking see, so he actually walked away from the house. Cameron felt awkward. He didn't want to impose, so he just closed the door and walked away. Then the blind man showed up on the first Just Drawing stream of 2025. It was there that Cameron started to draw him, with 0 minutes left on the clock. So that was 4 minutes, guys. Well, thank you guys for showing up to the first Just Drawing stream of 2025. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this drawing done in time. Let's just go through what we drew today. We did a lot. This is some bomb guy requested by Sire Animates, an original design from him. This is Macaron Bites with her OC Emily, the elephant girl. She's getting upset at Windows 98 crashing on her computer. All been there before, right, folks? Next up, we've got these quirky fellas. They're on their way to Vegas. Next up, we've got former U.S. President Dwight D. Eisenhower. And then we got Dr. Bazzuzo or something from an anime, perhaps. He's drinking tea along with his pet snake, who is also enjoying some delicious tea. This is miles per tails per hour, dressed as a mid-2000s normal dude. Next, oh my god. What a fucking ugly drawing. Oh god, I'm so tired. Okay. This is me eating a pile of fettuccine alfredo from Olive Garden, wearing a shirt that says I love Olive Garden. After that, we had the almighty golden duck. I like how this one turned out. This is where things started to go downhill, folks. Sheldon Cooper and Barry dueling. And then we have Godfield. Oh, Remy, 5 hours to edit down into a watchable video. I'm sorry, Remy. Just, you could ignore the last, 3 hours probably. Just when you import that into Premiere, just go up to the 3 hour mark and just cut it, fucking throw it out the window. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me on the first stream of 2025. Join the Discord if you haven't already. I gotta check my notes. Oh, I threw them over there. I threw my notes across the room. Well, no more notes, no more show. I'm gonna click a button. All right, bye-bye. It's a really long fade out. I should have made this shorter. Oh, bye-bye. Haha, I'm still on. No, I'm just kidding, bye. Guys, make sure to react to the video in the description below. Wow, yeah.